If you are over 60, each action you take, every step you make or skip, can directly affect your heart health. What if some exercises you trust are quietly hurting your heart each day? I'm not here to frighten you. I'm here to protect you. As a cardiologist, I have often seen many seniors enter my clinic feeling perfectly fine. Yet, they soon find out they have high blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, or signs of heart strain that were completely unexpected. In many cases, the problem wasn't poor diet or too little exercise, it was the wrong kind of movement. The exercises were too intense, too sudden, or simply too much for an aging heart that requires a different type of care. Many seniors do not even realize they are making this mistake. In this video, I urge you to stop engaging in 5 specific types of exercise that might be weakening your heart rather than strengthening it. But don't worry, I will guide you on what you should do instead. Continue watching because your heart deserves better care. Habit number 1 could be something you're already doing today. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to press that button and activate the bell. This way, you'll always be updated with health tips tailored specifically for you. If you find this video helpful, please type 1 in the comments. If this content isn't meeting your needs, please type 0. This way, I can understand how to improve my videos for you. Today's topic is high-intensity interval training, also known as HIIT, and its risks, particularly overexertion, which can be a silent threat to the aging heart. Once you're over 60, your heart isn't the same as it was in your younger years. The body becomes more delicate, more susceptible, and much less tolerant of extremes as we age. This is why high-intensity interval training, which involves short bursts of intense effort, followed by short rest periods, can be particularly risky for older adults. As a cardiologist, I have seen too many elderly individuals embrace these popular workouts. They think they are making a healthy choice, convinced that more sweat translates to a longer life. In reality, these workouts put sudden strain on hearts already facing high blood pressure, irregular rhythms, or stiff arteries. When you push to breathlessness, your heart works harder than it safely can. For many older adults, this raises risks, not strength. Moreover, the damage isn't always apparent right away. The heart quietly endures stress. Blood pressure creeps up. Your heart's rhythm may start to shift. You might notice feeling slightly lightheaded or unusually tired and think it's just a part of getting older. However, this can be your heart signaling a serious warning. Too frequently, this alert is overlooked until it becomes an emergency. It's deeply saddening that numerous seniors engage in these exercises with the goals of maintaining their independence, prolonging their lives, or keeping pace with younger individuals. However, the risk of exceeding your body's capacity can lead to a visit to the emergency room or a life-changing incident. Exercise is meant to fortify your heart, not harm it. Gentle walking, Tai Chi, and light swimming are the unsung heroes of heart health for seniors. They support your body gently without causing shock. They work in harmony with your heart rather than opposing it. As you enter your 60s, 70s, and later years, remember that safety equates to strength and sustainability to success. However, there's a common error I often observe. This involves not only movement, but also posture and pressure. Sadly, it's a common issue found both in gyms and home exercise routines. If you're continuing to watch and find these insights useful, please type number 1 in the comments below to show me you're following along. Now, let's discuss the second point. Number 2, core crunches and heavy lifting. There's a widespread notion that strength training is always beneficial. This belief suggests that building a strong body shields us as we age, and in many ways, that is correct. Muscle helps us stay mobile, stable, and independent. However, as a heart specialist, I have observed a situation that is much more complicated and hazardous. When older adults participate in exercises such as crunches, sit-ups, or heavy weightlifting, they may unknowingly risk their heart health. This risk comes from the internal pressure these activities generate. Many seniors don't realize that straining during crunches or lifting can sharply raise pressure inside the body. This increase pushes blood pressure up fast, forcing the heart to react. For an older heart, particularly one weakened by hardened arteries or hidden plaque accumulation, this may trigger a critical failure. I've treated patients who collapsed, felt chest pain, or had irregular heartbeats all after a normal workout. Interestingly, these people were not ignoring their health. In fact, they were making efforts to maintain it. However, the body in its 60s or 70s has changed compared to what it was several decades earlier. The elasticity of the circulatory system decreases as we age, and the heart becomes more susceptible to sudden changes in pressure. A single incorrect lifting movement or a poorly executed abdominal contraction could have unexpected consequences during a fitness routine. However, the solution is not to completely avoid strength training. Modify your routine with care. Instead of using weights, opt for resistance bands. Concentrate on performing slow, controlled movements. Choose a trainer who is knowledgeable about heart-related limitations. You don't need to halt your strength training. You simply need to avoid overwhelming your system. However, not all dangers stem from physical activity. Some are due to a factor that's far simpler, one that's invisible. Yet, your heart responds each time there's a change in the temperature. 3. Exercising in extreme temperatures when the weather turns into a silent enemy for your heart. We frequently discuss how exercise is key to improving health, and it truly is. For seniors, the timing and location of physical activity are as important as the exercise itself. I have observed many well-intentioned older adults go out for a walk on a cold winter morning or during a hot summer afternoon. They often do not realize that their surrounding environment can adversely affect their heart health. After the age of 60, the body becomes less capable of regulating its internal temperature. In cold weather, your blood vessels narrow to keep you warm. This causes your blood pressure to increase. It's a natural response but can put extra strain on a heart that's already managing conditions like hypertension or arteries clogged with plaque. In extreme heat, the situation reverses. Your blood vessels widen and your heart works faster to help cool your body down. And you can get dehydrated faster than you expect. In each scenario, the heart must work harder, not due to physical activity, but for survival. I have seen patients collapse while walking in their neighborhood on hot days. Others experience difficulty breathing after spending just a short time in the cold winter air. These incidents are not rare exceptions. They are warning signs. Many older adults are unaware of how sensitive the cardiovascular system is to changes in temperature. Your heart does not have to undergo extreme exertion to experience stress. Simply being in an unfavorable environment at an inopportune time can be enough to cause stress. Exercise should be a healing activity, not a risky one. For older adults, this often means prioritizing comfort instead of seeking challenges. Opt for indoor settings that maintain consistent temperatures. Drink water, dress for the weather, and listen to your body. Even small signs matter. However, while weather poses an external threat, there is a more profound risk associated with the type of movement often favored by many seniors. Particularly, fast-paced and jarring motions can disrupt more than just one's balance. The consequences might be unexpected. If you're continuing to watch and find these insights helpful, please comment with the number 1 below to show you're here. Now, let's move on to point number 4. 4. Jumping, rapid movements, and abrupt changes in direction. These actions represent the unseen turmoil within an aging body. Fast-paced exercise often feels energizing, almost as if we're battling the effects of aging. Activities such as jumping jacks, stair sprints, burpees, and quick aerobics classes might appear harmless and even empowering. However, for those over 60, these same activities can silently cause damage. Our bodies, as we age, are less equipped to manage shock, speed, or abrupt movements like they used to. I have seen strong, proud senior patients attempt to keep up with the pace of younger individuals in community fitness classes or online exercise programs. Shortly thereafter, these same seniors often come to my clinic. They report experiencing dizzy spells, hearts that pound unusually hard, or even unexplained falls. This isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it's simply how biology works. As we grow older, our nervous system begins to respond more slowly. Our balance is not as steady, and our arteries become firmer. Sudden movements, such as standing up quickly, spinning, or turning swiftly, place intense demands on our cardiovascular system. During these activities, blood pressure may vary widely. Our heart may beat unevenly, and the delivery of oxygen throughout the body may lag behind. These movements do more than strain muscles. They bewilder the body. What looks like a simple jump or lunge is actually a big challenge for balance, blood flow, and recovery. Furthermore, for seniors who have even mild cardiovascular conditions, there is a genuine risk of arrhythmia or a dangerous fall. The most distressing aspect is that these seniors are simply striving to remain active, youthful, and independent. However, genuine strength at this age isn't about how quickly you can move. It's about control. It's not the speed, but the gentle care in protecting what's crucial: your heart, your balance, your peace. Gentle, flowing movements found in activities like Tai Chi, water aerobics, or simple stretching might appear less striking. However, they are deeply beneficial. These exercises stabilize the body and calm the heart. They promote longevity without risk. However, even with safe exercise, there is another danger. It doesn't lie in the way we exercise, but rather in the timing. This is particularly true if your exercise schedule overlaps with something as ordinary and frequent as bedtime. Number 5, working out too late in the evening when good intentions interfere with the heart's most profound healing. At first look, exercising in the evening may appear to be a wise choice. After all, the day's activities are over. The house is silent, and at last, there's time to be active. However, for those of us in our 60s, 70s, and older, what seems easy might subtly undermine a critical function our bodies require for survival: restorative sleep. I've often observed this. Many seniors go for a walk after dinner. Others do some light cardio before bed, or even attempt a quick workout late at night due to their dedication. Their intentions are good. However, they may not know that exercising lightly too close to bedtime can activate the nervous system. It can also increase the heart rate. This delays the body's natural shift into deep restorative sleep. As we get older, our sleep patterns become more delicate. Our internal clocks, known as circadian rhythms, are more easily disturbed. Engaging in exercise late at night, particularly activities that increase your core temperature or adrenaline, signals your body to remain alert. This happens exactly when your body should be preparing to rest. This is where the hidden risk lies. Poor sleep is closely connected to elevated blood pressure, heightened inflammation, insulin resistance, and irregular heart rhythms. Your heart requires rest as much as your muscles, if not more. Regularly skipping deep sleep for nighttime activities may unknowingly deprive your heart of its crucial recovery and repair period. It's not that older adults should avoid exercise. Rather, the timing of physical activity should synchronize with the body's natural rhythms. Exercising in the morning or early afternoon promotes improved sleep, more consistent energy levels, and enhanced cardiovascular health. Make your evenings a time to slow down, not speed up. Sleep is crucial because it helps your heart heal. But there's another important activity during your waking hours. It's a small, often overlooked habit. Many seniors don't consider its importance until it jeopardizes their heart health. 6. A heartfelt message from me to you. The subtle strength of tuning into your body. If you've watched up to this point, thank you. This shows me that you care. You care not only about living longer, but also about living a better life. And this is why I need to talk to you today. I am not speaking as a doctor, but rather as someone who has witnessed far too much preventable suffering. I have spent many years in hospitals and clinics. There, I sat next to older adults. They were strong, wise, and vibrant, yet sometimes a single choice, one habit, or a particular exercise changed everything for them. Many of them repeated the same words. I didn't think it was a big deal. This phrase stays with me because when you are over 60, almost everything becomes significant. The foods you eat, your physical activities, your rest periods, and your stress management techniques are crucial. Your heart has been beating relentlessly for you over many years. Now it's seeking, often pleading for your care. This request comes not from fear, but from necessity. You don't have to exercise as if you are still in your 30s. There's no need to pursue a perfect vision of active aging that exceeds your body's current capabilities. Instead, what is essential is regularity, gentleness, and mindfulness. There is no medal for overexertion. Instead, the true, invaluable reward is waking up each morning with a steady heart and a clear mind. Dismiss the myth that more is always better. Choose to act wisely rather than just working harder. Walk with intention. Rest meaningfully. Move in sync with your age rather than fighting against it. This is what strength looks like. This is what courage looks like. This is what keeps your heart safe. However, even as you adopt healthier habits and engage in safer exercise routines, there's an additional pitfall I must alert you to. It's one that doesn't occur while you are active, but rather in the times when you forego activity. It's when the price of inactivity begins to accumulate quietly, the ultimate consequence. Your heart merits your understanding, not your silence. After many years in cardiology, I've come to realize one important truth. The heart requires little from you, yet it offers you everything. It pulses without instruction. It sustains you through every feeling, every stride, every year. Yet, after 60, your heart requires your attention. Do not fear, but rather respect it. These 5 exercises aren't bad in themselves, just not right for an aging heart. What used to feel energizing may now be tiring. What used to build strength may now lead to strain. And that's perfectly fine. Aging isn't about decline, it's about gaining wisdom. As you move forward, it shouldn't be about exerting more effort. It's about moving more intelligently, breathing more deeply, and opting for what heals rather than what harms. This is because your health isn't gauged by how much you sweat or how fast you go. It is determined by the silent strength found in consistency, balance, and care. Today is the perfect day to begin protecting your heart rather than punishing it. If no one has mentioned it to you, hear this now. You're not too old. It's definitely not too late. Each gentle choice you make enriches your life, adding both quality and years. So here's what I encourage you to do starting today. Replace fast-paced workouts with gentle walks or Tai Chi. Skip late-night workouts, move earlier in the day. Avoid working out in extreme heat or cold. Listen to your body when it says, slow down. These small, smart changes can protect your heart and give you the energy you need not just to live longer, but to live better. And now, take that next step, not in a rush, but with care, wisdom, and kindness for your heart, your future, and your peace of mind. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Please take a moment to think and share one thing you've learned that you intend to implement in your own life. Let's help each other as we move forward on this path to embracing these truths. If you liked this video, please leave a comment with the number 1. If you didn't, feel free to comment with the number 0. We value your feedback greatly. Please remember to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. Here's to enjoying life on your own terms.